Hey, everybody, what's going on? It's your guy, Durante, back at it again with another episode of Keep Talking. And today, guys, I got a whole lot to dive into. I got a whole lot of topics I want to touch on, but I'm recording this on Thanksgiving morning before I leave to go to my parents' house, see my family and everything. So I just want to wish everybody out there a happy Thanksgiving. I know it's been a tumultuous year. It's been crazy for the last 2 years, the last 18 months or so. So just want to, tell everybody out there, happy Thanksgiving. And I definitely thank you guys for all the support on the channel. Everybody who's subscribed and actually listened to the videos that I've been putting up. I know they haven't been high quality and stuff, but I'm trying, and as time goes on, all my videos are still going to get better and better, and I'm going to have more quality information to give you guys. So without it, further ado, we're hopping right into it. The Kyle Rittenhouse trial ended kind of how most people in America expected it to end, with a young white male walking free. To me, the trial seemed kind of dramatic. It seemed like we were watching a movie unfold in front of us. It didn't really seem real almost. It kind of seemed like we all knew what the outcome was going to be, but we all still watched. Me personally, watching the trial, the judge seemed extremely biased. There were a number of occasions which he definitely showed it. He displayed his bias when he was singing a song to Kyle Rittenhouse to calm him down, I guess. He had several outbursts in the courtroom to quell the jury. I mean, not the jury, but the attorneys. And it just seemed like it was all like some big fixed trial, like there was no chance at all that he was going to jail or going to be found guilty on anything, So, I mean, I believe that it has set a new precedent for right-wing extremism, right-wing vigilantes. I believe that the pool is now open for whoever to dive in. And with the way that the world is working, with the failure of the Democratic Party really to seize the House, seize the Senate, and take control the way that they promised, I believe that more right-wing extremism is going to take place, especially over these next few years. And it's almost a foregone conclusion that a Republican is going to win in 2024. The Kyle Rittenhouse trial really just shed light on a broader issue. I believe that the Ahmaud Arbery trial definitely shows the progressiveness of America and how far we've come, which really isn't that far at all. All three guys were found guilty. The son, the dad, and the guy, the neighbor who was filming it, they all were found guilty. The son on 9 counts, the dad on 8 counts of 9, and the neighbor on 6 of 9 counts. And felony murder, they're gone. So they're gone for the rest of their life. And I'm glad that justice was definitely served. But in that case was extremely prejudicial, and everything about it was prejudicial, even though they were trying to say that this was not a race-based case. Ahmaud Arbery did nothing wrong. He was a young man jogging in a neighborhood, and these vigilantes took it into their own hands to be his judge, jury, and executioner. And it is sad that on Thanksgiving today, his family has to be without him. But the day before, they got the justice that they deserve so they can rest easy at night, and so can Ahmaud. So rest in peace to Ahmaud Arbery. And it's a good thing to see the justice system work out for us young brothers, especially in the South. So hit that subscribe button, smash that like button. I definitely want to know everybody's thoughts on the trials themselves. Comment below. Tell me what you guys think. Um, Recently, Joe Biden released 50 million barrels of gas and oil to alleviate the prices at the pump because of the holiday rush. If you guys are not aware, the United States on average consumes 50 million barrels of oil every 2 days. So don't look at this as some big hoorah kind of thing. It's more of like an emergency thing just to get us through these couple of days so the gas isn't through the roof next week because everybody's traveling. Literally, my sister is coming down from Michigan. She's already here now. I know a lot of people who are driving cross country. I know a lot of people who are flying internationally. And yeah, the ticket prices are through the roof. Bus prices are through the roof. Even train prices, which historically have been low. On the lower side, anywhere between, $40 and $120, you can get a train anywhere in the continental U.S. And now, train tickets, I saw the other day, Amtrak, a ride from Richmond to Denver is like $350. So those are plane tickets almost, you might as well just get a plane and get there even faster. So the inflation is, that's something that at first people were just noticing and thought it was just a small trend, but now it's getting to the point now that inflation is starting to affect everybody's life, middle class America, and especially it's been affecting lower class America for a while, where the price of bacon now is $11, $12, $13 a pack, depending on your preference of brand. Bread has gone up, milk has gone up, cheese, eggs, all the small essential goods, everything is starting to go up. The supply chain is getting more and more tight, and especially now with Black Friday and the holiday shopping season, I fear that it's going to put even more strain on an already strained economy and an already strained supply chain. Experts say, some of the guys that I've been looking at on other YouTube channels and the research I've been doing, they say that this is going to span all the way into at least mid-2023, and there's really no end in sight, and there's no real solution. You could keep on spending, you can keep on printing more money, but that's just going to devalue the dollar even more. And that's basically what's been going on now here in the United States, where we have basically tried to stimulus spend our way out of debt, which you're putting debt on top of debt and hoping that the debt overwrites the other debt, which we're not going to spend $29 trillion as an economy in 1 year, mostly because the products are not there. A lot of things that people have relied on traditionally, 24-hour delivery from Amazon, overnight shipping, expedited shipping, all those things have gone way up, and there's still no guarantee that they're going to get there in the allotted time that they say they are. That being said, I do believe that there are ways that us as consumers can find a way around it. My personal advice to you guys is try to order things maybe a week or two earlier than what you used to back in the past. If the options are there for expedited shipping and you can spare it, go for it, because they still are doing their very best to get the expedited orders out faster. And if you're going to order things online, look for promo codes and look for things that can possibly knock off some more of the price, because that will give you more wiggle room to look for priority shipping or first class or something like that. So just my thoughts, just my 2 cents on it, whatever. I'm trying to get up to 100 subscribers here soon, guys, and I'm trying to drop as much knowledge on you guys' head as possible here with Keep Talking. And here on Thanksgiving, there's a tradition of sports, and especially football. So today, At 12:30, it's going to be the Lions and the Bears. And the Lions are starting Tim Boyle at quarterback, backup quarterback who a lot of people didn't even know. And last week, he pushed the Browns to the brink. The Browns only won 13-10. And it took everything that they had just to beat the backup. And now I think now with a week of reps, even though it is a short week, they're playing on Thursday night. I believe that Tim Boyle can come out here and play against an Andy Dalton-led Bears team, which has not been very good. Andy Dalton with the Bears has not been a productive quarterback. I'm not sure exactly of the stats, but Justin Fields, the rookie, has been playing most of the year, which is more of an indictment on Andy Dalton's talent level. Most teams would be playing the veteran and letting the rookie sit behind him and learn. But to be honest, there's not much that Justin Fields can learn from Andy Dalton except throwing interceptions and fumbling the football. So today, I do think that the Lions, who are a winless team this year, possibly can get the upset today over the Bears. And I'm looking for the Lions to shock the Bears today in a 28-14 win. 28-14, Lions over the Bears. So I'm calling. Next up, we got the Cowboys and the Raiders, and this is the game that probably everybody's going to be watching for real. Whenever Dallas plays, me personally, I'm a Giants fan, and I do not give a damn about the Cowboys, but I do like watching the offense because they light up the scoreboard. But for some reason in the past, on Thanksgiving, they just find a way to lay an egg. They just find some way to lay an egg. And I don't know if you guys watch a lot of ESPN, but First Take, he always says, Stephen A. Smith always says, what can go wrong will go wrong for the Dallas Cowboys. And I believe today some more will go wrong for them. I believe that the Raiders will come out with a sense of urgency, and I believe that on Thanksgiving they're going to play inspired, and I believe that the Raiders also shock the Cowboys today in a high-scoring matchup. Look for Hunter Renfrow and Darren Waller to get a whole bunch of receptions. I look for Josh Jacobs to have a big game. I believe that traditionally when Dallas loses, it's because they cannot stop the run and they cannot stop the opposing quarterback from throwing the ball down the field. Trayvon Diggs is a hell of a corner. He leads the NFL in interceptions, but traditionally, corners who have a lot of interceptions are susceptible to double moves and deep routes where they're not really, where their speed can be exposed. Trayvon Diggs has exceptional speed, but I believe that with the Raiders, they're known for burners. There's no more Henry Ruggs. Sad situation with him, but I believe the Raiders can find a way with their matchups on the outside to exploit the Dallas defense down the field especially. I think that Derek Carr is going to take a lot of deep shots, and I believe that Darren Waller is going to have a big game. The Cowboys have no answer for Darren Waller. He's the best receiving tight end in the game. I know a lot of people want to say Travis Kelce is a hell of a tight end, and Travis Kelce is. But right now, Darren Waller, he's had games where he's caught for almost 200 yards. I know Kelce has too, but Darren Waller is the number one option on that team. The Cowboys can only win this game if they come out fired up. If they come out and punch the Raiders in the mouth, if they come out and make it 14-0, 21-0, 17-0, that's the only way the Cowboys can win this game. And they need to run the football. I know that they have all these weapons. They have Gallup, and they have Cedric Wilson, they have CeeDee Lamb. But the Cowboys need to get back to running the football. They paid Ezekiel Elliott all this money, $90 million, and he is not the same back that he was his first 3 years. Those first 3 years, Ezekiel Elliott would fall forward for 5 yards. Now he cannot get you a 4th and 1. You're starting to see them lean more on Tony Pollard now. Pollard is a great change of pace back out of the backfield. I really like Pollard. I believe that he has tremendous trade value, but I believe that Ezekiel Elliott has to go if they're going to move forward as an offense to be more of an uptaking offense. Every 2 or 3 plays, Zeke is always calling out, always calling out. He's not in good shape. I don't believe that he's going to be a 1,500-yard back again. And I believe that the Dallas Cowboys are going to get shocked, and the Raiders are going to beat them today. Hit that like button, smash that subscribe. And the last game of the day, the Saints at the Bills. Ooh, what do you guys think, man? I was up in arms on this one for a minute, but honestly, I believe the Bills are going to come out and put up 40 points on the Saints. The Saints normally play extremely well in primetime games. Sean Payton is the second best coach in the league, in my opinion. I think that it's Mike Tomlin, then it's Sean Payton, then it's Sean McVay, then it's Bill Belichick, then it's Pete Carroll. You can really mix up those guys any way you want because you can't go wrong with either of them. But Sean Payton with Taysom Hill, Trevor Siemian, he's been finding ways to win games with subpar quarterback play and a lackluster running game. With Alvin Kamara being out, that's really been their like all-purpose kind of calling card. They've been relying more on running the ball, and occasionally taking their shots. I like the Saints tonight, but I don't like them as much as like the Bills. I believe that Josh Allen is overdue for one of those superstar games. I think he's going to hurdle somebody tonight. I think that they're going to put up 40 points. I look for Emmanuel Sanders. I look for Cole Beasley. I look for the crew of Matt Breida, Zach Moss, for all these guys to get loose tonight. And I believe that the Bills win against the Saints, running away. And this is crazy. I call it 35-17. Bills over Saints. It's going to be a wild one. It's going to be a wild one for sure. Buffalo is one of those peekaboo offenses that just they can put up 50 points one week, or they can go out here and lose to the Jags like they did a few weeks ago and put up only 6 points on the board. So I definitely look forward to seeing these games today. I'm going to be spending a lot of time with the family. Keep Talking is going to be evolving, guys. I'm going to be having guys here soon on the panel. I'm going to have a lot more than what you see behind me here. But with evolution comes time, comes progress, comes hard work, a whole lot of grinding. So, I mean, just sitting here putting up this little, 20-minute clip really is the little bit of time I have right now, So, I love my fan base, the few people that are, asking me about new videos every day whenever I go to work, or they hit me up on Facebook. So I really do appreciate you guys sharing my stuff, liking my videos, and subscribing. But we're gonna get to that point where Keep Talking is more than just a YouTube channel. I'm hoping that it is a podcast that you can find on Spotify and all the other shit. So we're gonna make this go big one day. And it all starts right here. It all started right here. So, love you guys. And remember, keep talking. I'm out.